Usually fountains are extremely expensive, and part of the reason is that it costs so much money to cast a metallic piece, to then plumb it, and then to have electrical work. When you can combine the elements of light, water, and sound, and do it at a price of under 50 bucks, you've got a winner. This is new for this season. It is also sale priced, as are so many other items this weekend as we get ready for 4th of July. We've had over 2,000 of these that have been purchased since we first brought them to you. This is another example of Bernini quality. Take a look. This looks ancient. It's not cast copper. It's actually poly resin. That's called the patina cotton, the patina copper. We then also have a gray marble available to you. We have a brown stone, and then we also have a white stone. You pick your design, and we'll have it to you for less than $50. Our QVC price on this is usually $60. There's also a lot of versatility on this in the way in which you set it up, so that you can get lots of different looks and even some different spray patterns from this one as well. And it's just a fun piece to be able to have. Now, all you're going to need is some kind of a vessel. I literally had them put it in just a glass bowl so that you could tell that that's what it was. And then you're going to pick up a series of, I've got to ask Ginger what the batteries are on this. I think they're AA's, but she'll know. Ginger's our expert. Ginger, welcome back to the program. Yeah.
Hi, baby.
What are the batteries that go in this one?
They're 4D batteries.
D-cell.
I'm actually going to show you what all of this is about right here, because this is one of those fountains you can run during the day, the night, the sun, the shade. You do not have to worry about a plumber or an electrician. This is everything and all the magic and the heart and soul of all of our Bernini fountains. It's the self-contained water fountain pump that's right here in self-cleaning. It takes 4D batteries. And what we've done is we've made this 2-in-1. The brownstone, which is the one that I'm holding right here, this will fit on the very top, or you can flip it over and make it a completely different looking fountain altogether. For the first time, we added in LED lights, 6 LED lights on the very top. We also give you 4 attachments to go on to that as well. I'll turn those lights on so you can kind of see those 4 LED lights. We also have given you a diffuser so that you can actually have a different look altogether, as well as adding in the bird feeder that you can use. You saw that bowl? That bowl can either be a bird feeder on the very top while your fountain is running and kind of going over to the side, or running out like this with the 4 channels. Or it can be a self-watering planter, which is it's the best way actually to water your plants, because it goes from the very bottom up. Or you can take either both of those off and just have the cup empty, and it will actually be an infinity pool. So it rises it up from the top, fills the bowl, and then lightly spills over. It's so magnificent. But I'm going to have some fun with my white stone here, because I put one of the water attachments on so that it kind of spins around. It's more of like a kinetic spinner, right? And that was the one you were trying to get on there. And I think the reason why yours isn't working is because the vessel needs to have a little bit more water in it.
I think so too. I agree.
There's the diffuser, so that if you do want to use that diffuser, guess what? You can still use your attachments on top of that diffuser as well. So it makes it so much fun, so versatile on whatever it is that you want to be able to do with so many looks. You may have an old pot that is out in your garage that you're not using, or your shed, or you may go garage sales. We used to love going to garage sales in the summer when I was growing up in Indiana, and my mother and I would find some real treasures. And this is like one of those that you probably have something laying around that will hold a little bit of water, at least if as long as it's about 2 to 3 inches to cover that pump that's on the inside that you can see that's right there. As long as it covers that pump, you're good to go. And remember, it's 2-in-1. Flip that bad boy over and you got a different look in your fountain. all together. I love, love, love this fountain.
Well, Bernini has done so many different pieces. And by the way, they are exclusive to their own designs. They actually have an in-house artisan that creates the original sketch, then they make the molds, then they do their manufacturing. Again, this looks metallic, but that's the beauty of poly resin because you get infinite amount of detail. And then each one is hand finished to be able to give you, in this case, that copper look of patina. But they've done solar fountains, which were nice, but they only worked during the day and they had to be out in direct sunlight. Then they went to a cord model, which you had to plug in. With this, with the battery operated 4 D-cell batteries, this will operate for 200 hours before you have to replace the batteries. So think about that.
Right.
If you're using this, and this one has the all of the UV protection coatings on it. This can rest outside if you wish it to. There's an on-off switch located right here. If you use this for just 4 hours a night or a day, you're looking at months and months before you have to replace those batteries. I think that's a cool piece.
It really is. And the feature that we've added with the lights on it too. And Dan, I also wanted to add, this is impact resistant. So if this happens to fall over, if you have it in an urn like I have over here and the windstorm comes and knocks it over, you don't have to worry about that. But 200 hours on the 1 hour timer. If you just push that A button, it'll run on 6 hours, but it's not a repeat.
Right.
Push that B button to have it run 1 hour on a repeat timer every day, like 5 o'clock. It'll run from 5 to 6 o'clock every single day. Then you'll extend your battery life to 200 hours. And that's phenomenal with this piece. The color choices are great. That white stone, gorgeous. I love that. Then you have, that patina copper. I love that patina copper. It looks like it's completely aged in your garden.
That patina copper has been the most popular during this presentation. The other color choices are as follows. There's the gray marble. We have the brown stone and the white stone.